It is One Piece chapter number 41. Now, as a part of the Zoro fan club, I am disappointed. It's making our boy look worse, y'all. I saw on Twitter today, remember when we all thought he one-shotted Rob Lucci? Yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all, actually. Like, the man's still standing. He had his own nothing happened moment. Do you understand that? That's disrespectful, actually. I might have to take my grievances to Oda. I don't like that. He took my boy's most prized and best moment and threw it to Lucci. Man, this sucks. But regardless of that fact, this chapter was, for a lack of a better terms, a lot. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, the chapter started off with Zoro, Jinbei, and Rob Lucci, and just when I thought we were done with this man, he shows up with all the scars on his body, but Rob Lucci's still standing up somehow. Like, he actually is like a crackhead. Zoan types are much more durable than we're giving it credit for, because what Rob Lucci's doing right now should not be happening at all. Because the boy Jinbei's telling Zoro, yo, we got to go, and Zoro's just looking like, he's still standing. I gotta get him. I gotta get him. My legacy is on the line, Jinbei. Let me get him, please. And I was thinking the same thing too. I'm like, yo, please, Jinbei, please. Black man to black man. Jinbei, let him finish this one-on-one. Please, please. He wouldn't even let him end it. Jinbei ended it. Zoro couldn't even end it. So we can't even accredit this win to all of Zoro. Because you know what they're gonna say. Oh yeah, he still had to get him. You know, Jinbei had to help Zoro beat Rob Lucci. It's tough right now for Zoro fans. I know. I know. I know. Trust me, I know. We dodging haters every day, man. We dodging haters every day. And the reason why I know Rob Lucci is finished, because he comes out of that leopard form real quick after that 5,000 brick thing that Jinbei had, Fishman Karate. And you have, I forget which Gorosei this is, but it's the cool one, asking where York is. You know, one of the Vegapunks, I think number 6. And like the good little Cypher Paul agent Rob Lucci is, Rob Lucci tells Mars everything. Where everybody's at, who's on the battlefield, what to look out for. He said there's 85 Cypher Paul agents downstairs in the basement. The 4 Seraphim are there. The other 2 Vegapunks are somewhere running around. The Straw Hats are running around. Just a loser, bro. Just a loser. Because the reason why I'm calling him a loser is not because he's relaying the information to his bosses. That's not the reason. The reason I'm calling him a loser is because he gives a request to Mars talking about Haku and how, can you please spare him because he's my partner, da-da-da-da, all that mess. And Mars, being a real villain, not caring about Rob Lucci's feelings whatsoever because he's beneath him, literally, tells him, I can't promise you nothing, bruh. You better hope and pray I don't vaporize him. He literally told him, it's hard to single out one insect when you're trying to exterminate the hive. Come on, man. Yo, Rob, do you not open your eyes and see like they don't care about you? I don't know what kind of paycheck you getting. Personally, I would not take this disrespect. I would fight back. I would talk about something. I'd be like MLK in One Piece, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I'd be the opposite of Dragon. Trust me, y'all. All he does is look east and sit on his booty cheeks waiting for something to happen. He ain't no real leader. He ain't no MLK. He ain't no Malcolm X. All right, my fault. Let's get back to it. My fault. Anyway, we get to see Dorian, Brogy, and Luffy reunite for the first time, really like interact. We saw them last chapter, but it wasn't really that much of an interaction. This time they're talking more, getting a good laugh in, a little wah 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 wahs and all that stuff. But Dorian and Brogy say something that caught my attention a little bit. And that's why I'm looking kind of strange. They said that the Gorosei's forms look like the enormous beast back at Elbaf. Huh? What do you mean they look the same? Like, I hope they mean in terms of height. Because if they mean in terms of power, the Gorosei gonna look kind of trash in that next arc. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna feel much better when Luffy trains against them big ogres and hopefully he combats them. I don't know. I hope they're not on the same level because it's going to diminish their stock a lot. And then we get a map where everybody is. And I'm sorry, but ever since Dressrosa, I see a map, I go, oh, it's like PTSD. Then Dory, once he sees Luffy, has the horn to retreat and everybody get back to the ship. And the pig Gorosei, the oink Gorosei, he's pissed. He talking about some, oh, you want to blow a horn to retreat? Oh no, I'm going to blow my own horn. Big bang, bad breath, smelly breath, poo-poo breath, doo-doo breath. Close your mouth, bro. You stink. I know. All that gas, all that stuff that was in your stomach, it stinks. Close your mouth. And they think it's Conqueror's talking. Oh, no, 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 no. It smelled like Mikasa Ackerman in there. Absolutely not. It smelled dirty, bruh. Like, you might as well go to your local dumpster and jump in and take a big whiff, because that's exactly what that smells like. Like Luffy got to even pick up the pieces of all his like body parts because the breath stink. Like his scar came off because his breath stinks so much. It's crazy. That might be your #1 enemy. Bad breath. Go ahead and change that. He ain't brushed his teeth in 500 years. Let's talk about Luffy losing the scar for a minute. Guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Oda did that for fun, okay? Everything does not have to do with power scaling, okay? We don't have to say that, oh, Luffy could put his body parts back together? Who's stopping that? Guys, but can we have fun? Can we not have fun with One Piece for a second? Like, we don't need to talk about powers all the time. He's just having fun. Can we just chill, please? Like, it was a funny moment. Like, can we not, like, please? Thank you. But them seeing Dory and Brogy fight back against that stank breath pig. Hey, we gotta talk about Dory and Brogy. Hold on. Like, we really gotta talk about them. I know what I just said about not power scaling, but they kind of strong. Let's be real. They are some of the strongest in the show by far. That was just like a flick of the wrist. And then we saw Lucci defending Dory and Brogy by grabbing a tree out of the ground, biting on it make it into a bat, then finding paint somewhere, painting the bat, somehow getting the number 56 on there. He did not have white paint. He only had black paint. I played baseball back in the day. This was a decent swing. He went boom, like, yo, he followed through and everything. Level swing, everything. And he threw it right back at Saturn in that nasty behind pig. But then Luffy says they can't die. And I'm starting to wonder if that's really true, because they've been alive for what they said 500 years at least. If they've been alive for that long and they're immortal, then I can believe that they can't die, but that does not mean they're indestructible, so they could win. We see everybody going back to the ship, retreating. Nami's calling Jinbei like, yo, get over here now. Zoro, get over here now. Hurry up, we all about to leave. Then we got dejected Johnny Bravo in my last 2 brain cells trying to get Bonnie before she gets on the ship. I'm sorry. If these 3 people stopped me in my tracks, I don't think my life was worth living. Look how ugly they look. Oh my gosh. Yo, oh my, yo, plastic surgery would be in the works immediately. And I'm not even a fan of it. But yo, something has to change. This is ugly. Oh my goodness, they're hideous. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm looking at it right now. It's ugly. Ew. Yo, look at his chin. I'm sorry. Yo, ew. Yo, that's not even a butt chin. That's like 2 draping balls on his chin. That's a ball sack. That looks like that one Pokemon. What's that Pokemon name? Castform or something like that? That's exactly what that looks like. That chin is disgusting, dude. Then we leave the chapter off with Mars finding York, and York is scared because who wouldn't be? Look at Mars, dude. He kind of looks fire, but that would look scary, let's be real. And Kizaru being a real man saying, yeah, I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting up. My wounds are too deep. I don't like doing this no more. That's how I feel when I do calculus. I feel like I'm about to retire. I don't want to get up no more. But then we have another being that awakens. I'm really confused. We got Zunisha. Now we got this thing that we saw earlier in another chapter. I forgot what chapter number it was. But it gets up and it says, Joy Boy, forgive me. What are you gonna do to Luffy? Because I don't like your tone. It could either go 2 ways. Either he's saying, Joy Boy, forgive me for what I'm about to do, or Joy Boy, forgive me and I'm going to help you. That's the only way I can see this happening. Also, this is like the second thing, like Zunisha and now this. So does Gear 5 have an effect on like different beings awakening? Because all of a sudden we treat Gear 5 like the founding titan. He just can awaken all things and just make them attack you. That's scary. But anyway, that's the end of the chapter. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. There was a lot of stuff that happened, but it was really good stuff that happened. Let me know what you guys think down below. Give me a like, subscribe, and just like Dragon, I am not gonna show up until the next video. So, peace out.